In this video, I will show you every combo of Xiaoling, along with tips and tricks, and when to use them for both Tier 0 to Tier 5 Xiaoling. First, some basic information. Xiaoling is all about knowing which combo to do in which situation. In 2v2, doing the longest and highest damage combos might seem appealing, but it leaves you open for counterattacks from their teammate, which is not ideal. In a 1v1 scenario, you can do the longest combos without fear. But in 2v2, it is better to do short trades and only opt for long combos when the situation presents itself. Important things to know about the abilities of Xiaoling. I will not waste time by explaining everything that you can read for yourself in-game. I will only tell you important things you need to keep in mind. 1. Be sure to hold a movement direction when pressing block against shooting skills, to gain a short dash in that direction. Xiaoling is incapable of blocking continuous attacks like other characters. She can only block a singular attack, but in return for this drawback, you can dash a certain distance every time you successfully block. 2. Her entire gameplay is based around counterattacks. Try to wait for an enemy to attack first, and then interrupt them for extra damage. Due to her passive, Hua, when she interrupts an enemy who is in the middle of an attack with her melee skills, she deals increased damage. This can be used to punish enemies who attack your allies in 2v2 when they are in the middle of attacking your allies. You can use sub-melee to quickly gap close and punish the enemy with this extra damage. You almost always want to switch targets onto distracted enemies in 2v2 for extra damage. 3. When pressing backward plus sub-melee, she performs a skill called Starfall, where she leaps into the air and hurtles towards the target rapidly. Things to keep in mind: this skill can defend against shooting attacks from the front, so it is good against enemies who like to stay in the back lines. But this ability only has tracking when cast from red, lock on range. It can be easily avoided when cast in green lock on range. 4. When using the second activation of ultimate to cast it, Xiaoling is very vulnerable as she is stuck in a casting animation for a few seconds. So, it is best to use her ultimate from green lock on range or behind structures such that you're in safety. If you do not find the correct opportunity to cast it, it is better to not cast it at all than hastily cast it and get punished by the enemy for doing so. 5. When performing sub-melee, she gains super armor, which means she cannot be staggered, but that does not stop her from taking damage and being knocked down when her knockdown value reaches 100. Sadly, I cannot record this as the bots in custom games are highly unpredictable. 6. She can stay in the air even without any boost left by casting any of her abilities. 7. Difference between main melee plus main shooting and main melee plus sub melee. Main melee plus main shooting will do more damage, but is longer at finishing. Melee plus sub-melee will do less damage, but also has a shorter finish time. 8. Her backward plus main melee is a guaranteed knockdown on hit. Core. There is no question about it. Melee core. Short trade combos. 1. This is for Tier 3 Xiaoling. Simply press main melee, and after 3 hits, press sub-shoot to perform Moon Chase. This is ideal when both enemies are in red lock on range. This combo doesn't leave you vulnerable for attacks from the teammate of the enemy. It is quick, simple, and effective. 2. This combo can be performed by Tier 0 Xiaoling. Simply press main melee, and after 3 hits, hold backwards and press dodge. Keep holding backwards and press sub-shoot. Then press main melee once and sub-melee once. Do not press sub-melee more than once, as that will deal less damage. Together, it will look like this. 3. This combo is for Tier 1 Xiaoling, as this will allow you to replenish both charges of your sub-melee in one combo. Simply press main melee, and after 3 hits, press main shooting once. Do not press it more than once. Hold backwards and press dodge. Keep holding backwards and press sub-shoot. Then press main melee once and sub-melee once. Do not press sub-melee more than once. This will replenish both of your sub-melee charges. But if you already have them, then simply perform the second combo. Long combo. Keep in mind that in a 2v2 scenario, you will never have a need to perform this combo. It deals no extra damage and leaves you vulnerable from attacks in 2v2. This might be useful in 1v1 only. 1. To start, press main melee. After the 3rd hit of main melee, press main shooting. After around 30 to 35 hits shown in the combo meter, press backward plus dodge, and then release backward. Press normal sub-shoot to apply debuff, and then main shooting to knock down the enemy if they are still standing. Together, it will look like this. Two, sub-melee plus main shoot. After 20 hits, press dodge, and then again sub-melee plus main shoot. That is all for Xiaoling. Next video will be how to counter Xiaoling. If you want a tutorial on something else too, just